The blanket stitch. Stitch number 39 is a great way to do applique. Now, just use foot number 1, that is what comes with your machine, but I highly recommend an open toe foot. It is Bernina foot number 20, and it cuts out this whole front bar of the foot so you can see where you're going. But we'll just go ahead and work with it the way it is. We're going to do number sign 3, 9. Now, here's a trick I love. Right now, this stitch kind of stitches in the center needle position as it states, but because there's a line on the right side we kind of want to go by, what we want to do, great thing, move your needle position to the far right. What that's going to allow you to do is follow the edge of your applique and guide it right along the inside of the toe. We'll do that whether we have foot number 1 or foot number 20 on. And it's just going to make it easier, especially since you're going to kind of have to peek down here to kind of look and see where you're going. Now, the stitch width and length can all be based on the size of applique that you're doing. I do like to use the needle down position, so that means when I stop, I can stop and do a little pivoting as I start to go around curves. That's really going to be great. Now I'm noticing that it's an okay size here, but I'm going to make it a little bit wider. I tend to make it in proportion, so if I'm going to go 3 wide, I'm going to make it 3 long. That's just my personal preference, but depending on your project, you can set it up any way you want to go. Let me just do a few more stitches here as I get around the curve. And again, I'm always stopping with the needle on the outside before I pivot, and then I can go ahead and get a nice clean turn there. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the details with applique, but here's what we want to do. Bring your needle up. And see how pretty that is. By keeping that closest to the raw edge, you're going to get a prettier stitch. So see here where my stitches were really kind of close and small. With this size of applique, that's almost it's not in proportion. It's a little on the small side. But as soon as I made it a little bit longer, that was 3 stitch length and 3 stitch width, it starts to look a little bit more in relationship to the size of project I'm going around. Something really small, like a small little berry, I would want to have something of this smaller size, and it will really look good. Something like this might get a little too big and overpowering for a small piece. So enjoy your applique stitch, and there's lots of other things that you can do with it as well, but that's just kind of the basics. But get foot number 20 to be a great way to use the stitch and see where you're going.